Officer. Presiding Officer, I welcome this debate and I thank the Greens for bringing it to the Chamber this afternoon. The Greens and my party share a number of common goals as well as also some differences. But certainly one of the common goals is that there certainly shouldn't be a glass ceiling placed upon Scotland, and that the issue of independence is certainly the way forward to deliver a better Scotland, something that Patrick Harvey touched upon in his comments earlier on, as well as the statement from the First Minister earlier on this afternoon. But some in this Parliament don't agree with that position, and that's legitimate from their particular perspective. However, if the Scottish Government develop Green New Deal proposals which require either support from the UK Government to actually help deliver the proposals, or which require the devolution of powers to deliver these proposals, will the Scottish Tories actually support these efforts in principle? Now, Maurice Golden, in his comments earlier on, spoke about that we will look at any proposals. So if that is the case, then I will welcome, and I do welcome, the Tories actually supporting the Scottish Government in this regard. But, I've got another genuine question, actually. A genuine question to the Tories as well is that we can all agree that we actually want to see a cleaner and greener Scotland, actually helping deliver a carbon-neutral economy. But the Tories' amendment mentions the issue of a circular economic strategy. Now, clearly, we could have been further down that line, progressing down that line, along the journey of carbon capture and storage, if the UK Government hadn't cancelled the CCS competition in 2015. Okay.
I thank the member for taking an intervention. Rather than blaming Westminster for one particular aspect, does the member accept that the SNP government's household recycling targets, which will not be met for 12 years after the deadline was set, is a real indictment on this SNP government?
Stuart McMillan.
What I do accept, Mr Golden, is the fact that this Parliament doesn't actually have the full range of powers to deal with many of the issues that Scotland actually has to address. I also want to touch upon something else that Mr Golden commented on. I wonder how the Tories explain nuclear waste in the circular economy regarding the environment as well as the economy. Storing the waste is not something that I'm sure that the vast majority of the population see as a positive product. I'm not sure if the Tories recognise that the circular economy is actually one of the headline themes of Scotland's Manufacturing Action Plan. It sits alongside skills, innovation and all of the other things that you'd expect to find in a manufacturing plan. Now, Presiding Officer, as the Cabinet Secretary highlighted in her earlier comments, the Scottish low-carbon and renewable energy sector supported over 46,000 jobs and generated over £11 billion in turnover in 2017. And the Just Transition Commission has also been established to provide ministers with practical advice on promoting a fair, inclusive jobs market as we move to a carbon-neutral economy. And on the face of it, Labour's amendment regarding the statutory footing of the Just Transition Committee, it sounds reasonable. However, surely they will agree that the best course of action is to actually wait for the Commission to report back and base the decisions on what's needed for subsequent years. I'm sure that they will also agree, so I'm just about to finish it, I'm sure they'll also agree that the landscape might have changed, it might be different in 2 years' time as compared to now, thus that the Commission might not be the most appropriate body for that work that's actually required. But then, Presiding Officer, the Just Transition Commission is an important addition to working to deliver a carbon-neutral economy, and I welcome a constructive dialogue being a central pillar to its approach. I'm also conscious of the time, so I'll conclude by saying, Presiding Officer, I do want the Scottish Government to develop a Green New Deal policy which promotes an inclusive and sustainable economy that prioritises decarbonisation. Thank you very much.